Good afternoon and welcome. It's a rather pleasant Wednesday afternoon and I'm out on my first wild camping trip post-lockdown. Woohoo! I've managed to get out for a few good walks, but I've kind of held off on a camping trip just to allow the initial rush to die down. And yeah, it's a pleasant afternoon, about 12 degrees Celsius, and the only downside is it's supposed to be a cold one tonight, down to about -3°C overnight. Was going to come up on the train, but decided in the end to drive up, and I've just left the van down in Whaley Bridge and I'm heading up to Goit Valley. So I've got a few leisurely miles to cover this afternoon and I can stop and admire the view, and then I've just got to judge it right to find a convenient spot to pitch the tent overnight. So hope you'll stick with me and enjoy the little adventure. Catch you shortly. Well, I did plenty of miles in lockdown to try and keep my stamina up, and since we came out of lockdown I've been carrying not a full pack, but at least some pack weight with me on my walks. But yeah, it's definitely different when you've got a full pack on. I think I've got about just over 13 kilos. It's comfortable, but I can feel it. Certainly a very enjoyable hike in. Just been taking my time and stopping for breaks and whatever, but just about to head up a little clough along here and hopefully find somewhere that looks promising to set the tent up. Like this is home for the night. A little bit hummocky. Nice water source right next to me. It'll keep me getting up for a pee all night, no doubt. And about 100 metres off the path, and I'm just down behind a promontory, so should be okay down here. Too early to set the tent up though, so I'll just enjoy what's probably going to be the last few minutes of sun really. It's only about 4:30. Sunset's not till 8:30. So I think I should be able to get set up around about 7, 7:30. Down in the valley here, sun's going down that way, so we'll not get any sunset and it'll go dark quite early, and probably quite a late sunrise. But plan to get up early anyway, get packed up and then have breakfast. Nice little spot. Just chilling out down here in my little spot. And sparrowhawks just come down the clough about 15-20 feet away from me, right in front of me. Just looking for its supper. And there's a big fat rabbit up there as well. It's nice just seeing what comes out. Temperature's dropping a little bit already. Feel the chill coming on. Right, I'm just gonna make something warm to eat while I've got a bit of light. It's about 5:45 now, and then can have that digested by the time I need to set the tent up. I've just got the little OEX Etna stove. Nice little unit, but yeah, cheap as chips, only about 20 quid or so, but works nicely. And we are on lentils and red kidney beans. Bit of vegetarian tonight. I'm just going to heat that up in some water and then make myself some coffee with the water, and that'll save me a bit of washing up if I just eat it out of the bag. Once that's reached a boil, just let it sit in the water for a few minutes, and then the water will come down to the temperature that's just nice for a coffee. Easy as that. Actually very tasty, that. Recommended. And about a quarter of the price of one of those camping meals. Not that many calories in it. I think it's about 250 calories or something in that bag. So you probably need something else with it if you've got an appetite. But yeah, it did for me. The sun's just about to dip beyond the ridge there. It's just lighting up the moorland behind me. Just had a scramble up above where I'm camped. Well, I say camped, I've not got the tent set up yet. Just show you the view. A lot of gunshots in the background, but I think the grouse shooting is a good way over in that direction. There's been kestrels hunting around all evening, and a couple of sparrowhawks, but just up behind me, just on that ridge, there's a pair of short-eared owls hunting up and down the ridge. I'm just hoping they'll come a bit closer. You're never going to see them on the GoPro, but I might get a better look with a bit of luck. Curlew flying across. Anyway, it's just about 7 o'clock, and you probably won't be able to tell from the camera, but the light's just starting to go, so I think I'll get the tent set up now. Not many people about, and if anybody comes on that nearest path, I don't think they'll see me down here behind this banking anyway, so it should be alright to get set up. All set up now. It's quite tussocky underneath. It's just that sort of grass, but it'll soon flatten down. Just as soon as I started setting up, it just turned into Piccadilly Circus, and a walker came past with a very inquisitive spaniel and a group of fell runners. But the wind's dropped down now, and it's all gone very still. Seems to have warmed up a bit, and clouds are clearing, so it'll probably be a bit of a cold night. Forecast says -3 for the Buxton area Celsius, and yeah, if it stays clear I'm sure the temperatures will drop pretty soon, but it's remarkably pleasant at the minute. Just show you inside the tent. Okay, don't know how well it'll show up with the lack of light, but we've got the OEX Leviathan EV900 4-season sleeping bag. Got a little thin rubber underlay mat, and because my normal bottom of the range thermarest isn't really up to the job, I've splashed out a whole 20 quid on this Vango Trek 3 compact self-inflating mat. I bought the compact version just to save a bit of weight, but even then it's 850 grams in weight. Lofts up to about 3 centimetres, and yeah, I think it's just a good cheap way to boost up the warmth of the sleep system without spending too much money. So yeah, I picked up one of those, and first time I've used it, so I'll let you know how it goes in the morning. Other than that, I've just got the usual Trekology pillow and all my other junk stored up. Entertainment tonight is just a phone with a film on it. I've got no beer, no hip flask, no nothing, so probably won't be all that much to show you, but I'll probably just bring you back to say goodnight later, or if there's anything interesting happening. Other than that, I think that's a buzzard just going over. Actually, it's not flying like a buzzard. I think it might be that short-eared owl again. Real sort of flappy flight. It's going back up to that same ridge again. Short-eared owl again. Definitely never seen so many short-eared owls. Hopefully it'll come down hunting a bit closer, but it's getting a bit dark to get any pictures. I don't know whether you've even been able to see the shape of it as a dot on the screen. Nice pink in the sky. Somebody somewhere's getting a lovely sunset. Bet it'd be nice up on Shining Tor tonight. Right, well, I've watched my film and it's time for some shut-eye. Definitely feels properly cold out there. I haven't got a thermometer with me, but as I said earlier, it's supposedly -3 Celsius tonight. The new Vango Trek mat seems to be doing its job so far, but it's usually sort of 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when you start to notice when any of your kind of sleeping kit's not up to scratch, so I'll report back in the morning. Anyway, sleep well, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Good morning. It's about 6 o'clock, and Not been outside yet. I've just stuck my hand out and there's a heavy frost, so it's been a cold night. Not looking forward to get out really. Been nice and snug in here. The sleeping mat did its job, so I've not been cold all night. And the length of it works well for me. I think I'll measure it actually, but I think it's about 150 or 160 centimetres long. So fine for a short person, but you can get a longer one. Sleeping bag's been great again. Other than that, not much to report. I think I might get packed up quickly and maybe have some breakfast further back around on the way back to the van. Just want to get the tent away and everything, like because of where I am, I'm not a million miles away from a footpath. So yeah, come back to you in a bit. Yep, very frosty. Oh, there you go. Just after 7, all packed up. Remember, leave no trace. Only that patch of flattened grass. Go right over it. Not a peg. Not a scrap of rubbish. Not anything. So, just leisurely stroll back to the van now, which is hopefully still there. About 5.5, 6 miles, something like that. So might stop along the way and say ta-ra to you. Back up on the path now, and that's my little camping spot just over there, just hidden by that hummock. Cracking morning to be out and about early. Oh, such a beautiful spot. I think I'm going to have myself a leisurely breakfast of porridge. There's a nice bench here to admire the view from as well. Alright, had my breakfast. Had a nice long chat to a photographer who was out early, who definitely knew his stuff. But yeah, I'm just heading along back. I'll just turn you around and show you that views down over the Irwood Reservoir Dam and down across Fernley Reservoir to the dam at the other end, and away down to Whaley Bridge where I'm walking to. But I'll probably sign off here. I've got about 4 miles to go back to the van. But yeah, it's been a Really nice camp, testing out some of the gear in colder weather, particularly the sleeping bag and that new little Vango mat, and both have performed really well. But with that, I'll say thanks very much for joining me, and I'll no doubt catch you on the next one. Cheers folks, see you soon.